want that filter, we want that. That's not too bad. Oh, that one's not so great. Maybe we ought to be black and white this morning. Maybe we just will glow. Good morning. Happy Monday, holiday season. And with that comes a lot of emotions. We like to celebrate the fun ones, the joyful ones, the giving, the loving, the caring. There's a host of other emotions that accompany this holiday season. Um, and for me, one that's come up regularly is jealousy. And what jealousy really is inadequacy turned inside out. When you have jealousy, it's because you believe that you are not enough in some way, or you've been told you are not enough in some way for the world, for whatever it is you're endeavoring to do at this moment. And the truth is that we are absolutely enough. But old programming, patterns of thought, all of that come up this time of season. So, the overarching message for today's reading, all about jealousy, is detox spiritually. Really? What does that even mean? This means go to your spirit self. Go to the aspect that is the all powerful within you, the knowing, the certain, and start asking about the energies that are coming up for you. Invite your guides, your angels and companions to come in and help you clear these energies. But the truth is first we need to understand them. We're not going to clear anything unless we understand it. And this is a heavy video. We've got some light cards around it, which is nice. But first I wanted to say and show you, I bought myself some new earrings yesterday. I can't remember the last time when I bought myself earrings and feathers. And they're so fun on my neck. But I bought them because my hair is long, and if I wear smaller earrings, they don't get seen. And so a woman came down with some very different feathered earrings, and I went, I'm going to get myself some. I was at an event yesterday. It wasn't the most financially successful event, but it was wonderful to meet the people I did and make new connections. So life is always changing. There are ups and downs. There are good and bad. This is the Linda Fabry card. Life is balance. Everything is contained within. We have the easy, the difficult, the jealous, the okay, the anger, the peace, the distress, the peace. We are all of those things, and it's us learning to manage those that is key here and grow from them. Again, the difficult, one of the gals I'm listening to lately calls the challenging times optimization data. It is what we're learning from. So even though it is not fun to experience these things, I recommend and I do go to, what is my learning here? What is this about? And how can I move past this and allow this to go? So balance is power. Everything great and small has its place within the all. You can think big and still listen to that little voice within. You can work, play, lead, follow, be still, and take a leap of faith. You can have it all when you see it's all worth having. So you can have that balance. You can have the belief in yourself that you're lacking at this moment. But it is there for a learning opportunity. It is there to signal you that something is out of balance inside you. I'm going to have another sip of coffee because I really haven't had much this morning. I do a physical detox drink first thing, and then I have my coffee. So we're going to go to our breath map card next. Also a very appropriate card for this reading. One of the most powerful gifts of conscious breathing is that it offers space for one to turn around in, to loosen a tightly held belief. I just talked about the jealousy, which is in reality, it's inadequacy. It's the I'm not enough belief coming up in maybe a different form. To view something a little differently, to create a gentle wedge between one and that which cements one in. So that is what breath is great at doing is allowing us the ability to release. And sorry, I'm trying to get rid of this. Maybe if I do that. There we go. This thing down there in case I see a chat. So visualize a 3-petal lotus settled in your chest, pulling your breath through the right petal here. I forgive it. So wherever that inadequacy or jealousy came into your being, forgive that instance, that person. I forgive it. Pull it in from the left. I release it. Pull it in from the center. I return it to the light as you exhale. And when you choose to release something, it is helpful to return it to the light, because that energy can be transformed. Otherwise, it goes out, circulates, and it finds someone else to land in. And when we're releasing things that no longer serve us, we don't really want to send them to other people. So consider that. I forgive it. I release it. I return it to the light. Breath is a very healing practice, and it's easy, and we can do it anywhere. 4 by 4. Breathe up to a count of 4. Hold it for a count of 4. Breathe out to a count of 4. Hold it out to a count of 4. That is you doing some self-care wherever you are, especially if you're in turmoil. I know that holidays can bring us to that so quickly and easily. It can be a time of joy and ease, and it can be a time of minefields in families and just in the world when you don't have a family, when you don't have enough to give your children even basics that they want, let alone basics that they need, let alone what they want. So consider gratefulness for one, and breathing, and asking where your learning opportunity is in this moment of challenge. Remembering that you are loved. This is the beautiful flower card today, the Breath Flower of Life card. You are loved. Create a new way to be in your life. Return to love. You have the support and love of the universe as you step through the veils of perceptive responsibilities into freedom. No one has been placed upon this earth to make you happy, just as it is not your responsibility to make anyone else happy. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment, freeing yourself and everyone else of the idea that we have to please others to be loved. You are so loved by the whole universe. Accept this love, and that's just a conscious act, because we don't always feel it. And love is not something that is always felt. It's a choice to give, and it's a choice to know that it is available to all of us. Feeling more loved can be cultivated by shedding love, that silly, stupid tool I talk about. I shed pure love and joy on the lamp. I shed pure love and joy on the ceiling. I shed pure love and joy on the pictures. I shed pure love and joy on the mirror. It doesn't matter what you shed pure love and joy on. It is the act of pulling that unconditional love through us and sending it to the world. It takes the lower vibrations out and leaves you in a higher vibration, so that you are sharing a higher vibration with everyone else. So accept the love and feel all of your relationships deepen, becoming more authentic and unconditional. You are love, and you are loved, and you are lovable. Remember that. That was a little mantra that I use on occasion. I'm loved, I am lovable, I am loving. Because sometimes we have to do it for ourselves. I mean, honestly, it is always that we want to do it for ourselves. We can't depend on the fickleness of others. They're dealing with their own stuff. It's like, we talk about the teenagers having an invisible audience. They believe everybody's looking at them. The truth is they're all looking at themselves. People are worried about their own stuff. Don't depend on someone else to define your value. Easier said than done. Cultivate the love in yourself, bringing it through and sending it out. There is zero downside in that practice. It is a powerful tool that just seems not very powerful. I challenge you, if you are feeling icky, unloved, heavy, hated, sad, not enough, jealous of what others have, which is basically you're not enough to have it, Spend 2 minutes, set a timer, and shed pure love and joy. Walk out your door, or if you're driving, you can do this when you're driving. Shed pure love and joy on everything you lay your eyes on, and then go back inside when you are finished and see how different you feel. I guarantee you, you will be lighter. There will be more feeling of joy within you, with ease, with less heaviness. It's a powerful tool. Know your power. This is you managing your energy. Again, nobody can do this for you. How you feel about you is all within your power to shift, but you have to take that action. Something's in my eye. So consider that no one else can do this work for you, and you can't do anyone else's, but you can influence them with your energy. So manage your own, shed love on the people. I mean, shed love everywhere. This world is in turmoil. I don't know what just happened in Great Britain yesterday, but I was listening to somebody that said some upheaval happened. We had a huge tornado pass through some of our southern states. Such destruction, so many lives lost. You know, there's always a way to, or a place to shed love that is going to make a difference. Shed it on the places that give you concern. Don't worry about what anybody else does or where they shed their love. This is all about you and only you. But the truth is, we are all connected. So you affect the world by attending to your own energy. You have power in that you manage your own energy. You feel better about you. You feel more outgoing. You go out, you offer your help, your guidance, your whatever to someone else. Their energy is lifted. They then feel more empowered to go out and honor or help someone else. The truth is, we all create our own milk and honey. We can get it from others at times, and that's wonderful, but we can't count on others to give it to us. You know, this time we've had these last couple years in contraction, in inside, in not being able to get out and be physical with other people. We learn from a little tiny virus, we are all connected. That is the truth. But that in-person thing feeds us in a way that nothing does. And so it was very easy to implode in this time. Lots of mental health issues now. Lots of suicide. You know, we had no idea how powerful connection between people was until this pandemic. And we all, you know, became separate from others. And people suffered greatly because we are social creatures. So attend to your energy, allow you to be enough as much as you can. Go to that place of not enoughness, of jealousy. And of course, you know, I bring this up, the cards certainly supported it, but this is where I was. This is where I have been off and on for a while. And it is all my own inadequacies coming up for me to look at, for me to shed belief systems about who I am and what I get to do. And the truth is, this time in life, when we're feeling irrelevant because we are no longer working, our children, you know, are raised, they're doing their own thing, we are trying to find out what our next step is. And this is a time of great expansion for us if we choose that. A time to grow, a time to open up to our spiritual power. We are in the crone stage. You know, I don't know what the male component of crone is, but that wise man stage. This isn't a time to become invisible. It's a time to become more visible and grow your spiritual power so that you are bringing that to the world. It's a time in our lifespan as we get older, but it's a time in this lifespan of the world. The world needs us to show up in our power. We need to manage our own energies. So you breathe. You choose to detox from those energies and beliefs that do not serve you for getting out and being a light, being the beacon you came to be. Start letting them go. Find resources. There are many. Work with someone to help you release the energies that are standing in your way, and choose to be that beam of light that will shine for those people that need what only you can bring to the world. I can't bring it the same way you do. It is your job to bring your light in. So a very powerful message around some kind of heavy feelings that it's very easy to fall into anytime, but really this time of year. I wish I could say that I'm only teaching this. The inadequacies feelings that I have had over this last few months have been horrendous and have been big and helped me to work through different energies, and I'm still doing it. You know, this lifetime is that time of learning. Difficult is where we learn the quickest and the most because it's where we focus. Inadequacy does not promote me sharing my message, does not promote me expanding my field so that I can work with more people and help them feel more adequate. It is only in the releasing of that false understanding that I am not enough. It comes up for us again for us to get rid of. That is the point of it. It took years of input. It's not going to come out all at once and be done. It comes back out in layers. So know that. I've hit that wall where I've gone, seriously, I'm dealing with this again? My God, I thought I was done with that. But it didn't all go in at once. And as it comes up, it is for us to examine, release, grow from, and let go again. And so know that we are never done, but we move on to different things, and each one of those produces growth. And then we get to go out with joy, share our learning, share our energy, and share our love and light in the world, and move forward again. So we are never going to be perfect. Don't wait until you're perfect to start bringing your gifts to the world, because it'll never happen. Yeah, it's one of those things. If you wait till you feel enough, you're going to be waiting a long time, because there's only spurts of time that everything in is alignment, that, we'd like to keep that all the time. But again, without the dark, there is no light. Without the difficult, there is no ease. Without the challenges, there's no learning. And so embrace these things that are coming up, examine them, learn how to manage your energy so that you can be less burdened by false beliefs. And the end game is, it can be milk and honey. And it is. The overall understanding of who you are is milk and honey. But again, it doesn't mean that we don't go through the difficult over and over again to learn more and more, to be able to offer more in this world and for our own spirit's ascension. So, an interesting reading on this Monday morning in December. I'm so grateful for your support. If you are just finding this video, it is the perfect time for you to find it. And if you would subscribe and push the notification bell, you'll get notified when I go live, and you'll get to see more. I invite you to use these videos, this playlist, scroll through it with your question in mind, get your own guidance by stopping on the video you feel led to stop on and listen to that. It's like a video oracle card tool. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we just had coffee. Until we meet again.